Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Room Service Sandwich by ZegreS. This is a puzzle that combines both sandwich clues and numbered rooms clues. And I struggle a lot with numbered rooms, so this is going to be an interesting puzzle for me to attempt. Whether I get through this or not will remain to be seen. If you're seeing this video, then you know the answer to the question. So yeah, what else? I've been continuing to release puzzles in the race to 37. I will be releasing a puzzle every 3 days through August, so keep an eye on that playlist. As I'm recording them, I'm releasing a puzzle every sort of 4 or 5 days onto my Bremster's Unpublished Puzzle Videos channel, which is me recording puzzles, solution videos for my own puzzles until I run out, kind of thing. I've no idea where I'm up to on that one. I've got a couple in the backlog. They might already be up by now, but check out that playlist. Details will be around. Check out the playlist section on my channel homepage. Yeah, let's have a look at the puzzle, shall we? Room Service Sandwich by ZegreS. So what we have here is making sure I'm recording. I am. Normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We then have the clues outside the grid, and these mean two things. The first thing is they are sandwich clues, which means that the digits between the 1 and the 9 must sum to the total given. So in this column, the digits between the 1 and the 9 will sum to 3. In this row, the digits between the 1 and the 9 will sum to 8. And this is true for all of these clues in the respective rows and columns. They are also numbered rooms clues. And what that means is, and this is a little bit tricky for me to explain, is let's use this 8 as an example. If this was a 3, then that would mean that this cell here was an 8 because the 8 is 3 cells down this column. If this was a 7, then the 8 would have to be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that spot. So what it is the digit outside the grid is placed in the cell a count away, which is equal to the first cell. And that's how numbered rooms work. And there's a fair bit of weird logic around numbered rooms, that this being the third ever numbered rooms puzzle that I've really tried. I've succeeded in 2 puzzles before, both of which were easy. I'm not sure how I'll go. That's how they work. There is no digits in the grid whatsoever. So I could do you won't believe there are no digits in this grid title or something to the video. I probably won't, but that's how this works. No digits at all except for the ones outside the grid, and not many of those. So let's give this a shot. Right. Now, one thing I do remember from solving numbered rooms before is you can never put a 1 in a cell which is a numbered rooms clue unless the clue is a 1. So if I use this again as an example, if I was to put a 1 here, then I'm saying the 8 is in the first cell, so this would also have to be an 8. But as soon as this is an 8, it's putting an 8. It just doesn't work. Similarly, you can't put a digit in next to itself unless it's a 1. Because if I was to put an 8 here, I say I'm putting an 8 in the 8th cell, and that's a conflict. So this can never be a 1 or a 3. This can never be a 1 or an 8. This can never be a 1 or a 9. This can never be a 1 or a 2. And 1s are restricted, or 1s are part of the sandwich. So if I look at this row, for example, there's another restriction, which is neither of these can be 5. Because if this is 5, this is 4, and this is 5 to make both of them true. So these can't be 1, 4, or 5. So I can never put a 4 there. I can never put a 4 there or there. So 4 is restricted to those spots because this can't be 1, 4, or 5, so it can't be here, here, or here. But this can't be 1, 4, or 5, so it can't be here, here, or here. So that knocks out all of those. So these are 2, 3, 7, 8. Now, the sandwich clue for a 4 must be a 4 on its own. So I can't put the 4 here, because for this to be the 4, is there another way of doing it? No, because you've got 1, 3, and I can't use 1, 3 in a sandwich because 1 is part of the crust. And I can't use 2, 2. So these can't be 4s, because if these were 4s, then these would have to be 1 or 9, and I can't put 1 or 9 in here, because if I put 1 or 9 in, if I put 1 here, then this would be 9. Yeah, for the reason I just gave, I can't put 1 here because 1 would mean it'd also have to simultaneously be 4, and if I put 9 here, then this would have to be 4. The whole thing just falls apart. So I can't put 4 in either of those, which means these can't be 2 or 8. So these are 3 or 7, 4 goes in one of those. And the 1, 9 goes either here or here. Can I do the same up here? So I can't put 2 in either of those. So let's look at this as well. I can't put 2 here or here. I can't put 2 in the middle. Now, 2 as a sandwich clue needs to be between the 1 and the 9 on its own. Now, if I put 2 here, this would need to be a 2. So I can't put 2 in either of those two, because 2 here would mean this would need to be a 2 and I've got a conflict. 2 here would mean this would need to be a 2 and I've got a conflict. So this is again 3, 4, 6, 7. So these are again 3, 4, 6, 7. But this one can be 3 or 4. Sorry, these were 2, 3. These ones had here and here, whereas this one's got here and here, and that one's a lot less restricted, because I can go 1, 9, 2 or 2 or 9, 2, 1, or I could do it here. Yeah, this one's a lot less restricted. This column, if this was a 3, the only way to put 3 in a sandwich would be 1, 9. But if this is a 3, this would be a 4. And if this is the 4, that would work. This is the, hang on, but if this is the 3, this is the 4, and both the 3 and the 4 would be sandwiched. So these would be 1 and 9, and these would be 1 and 9, and I'd have 3 1s and 9s. This can't be a 3, can it? If this is 3, the only way to do 3 in a sandwich is on its own. So these would be 1, 9. This 3 makes this the 4, but the only way to do 4 in a sandwich is making it the sandwich clue, and this would be 1, 9. So I can't make this a 3. This is the 7, this is the 3, this is the 4. I don't know what that is, but they're not. But these are 1 and 9. This is not 7. This is not 3. So this is not 2. If this is 3, This is 2. This would be 1 and 9, and this would be 1 and 9 again to sandwich the 2. And I'd have the same problem. These would all be 1 and 9. This can't be 3. If this is 4, then this is the... I've broken the puzzle. No, hang on. I think I just... No. That breaks the 3 because this would have to be the 1, 9. But this being 4 just puts the 2 there. This becomes 1, 9, and I don't know where the 3 is. But I do know now the 2 is in one of those two, not there, which means this is a 1 or a 9 because it's either going to go 1, 2, 9 or 1, 2, 9, but I don't know which way. What I might do now is I might turn around and say that has to be crust. These are crust. These are absolutely not crust. Going back to my old original sandwich colours that I have not done in a very long time. Not crust. This can't be crust now because it's going to go 1, 3, 9. So this is not crust. If this was crusted to go 1, 3, 9, this is not crust. This is not crust because I can't go 1, 3, 9. So now the 3 has to go in one of those two. So this is 7 or 8. And there's a 7 there. This is an 8. This is the 3. And wow. And this is a 1, 9. That's very clever. That is very clever indeed. So this is now the start of a crust. So an 8 can either be an 8 on its own, or it can be 2, 6, or 3, 5. I can't use a 3-cell 8 clue. So the other end of the... and it's a 2-cell clue because I can't make it an 8 on its own because I can't put another crust there because I've already... These are all not crust because I've got the 2 crusts in the box. This is a 1, 9. And this is either... I can't use 1, 7 because you can't use a 1 in the sandwich fill. It's either 2, 6. I can't use 3, 5. This is 2, 6. And these are all not crust. How do I do 6? How do I do 9? 9 has to be at least 2. 9 has to be at least 2 because I can't do it. So there has to be a crust in here and a crust in here. So because there has to be a crust in here, there can be no crust in here. Not that helpful. Don't forget numbered rooms. That or that has to be 8. Oh, hang on. This can't be 7 anymore because I can't put a 2 there. Right. I should have got rid of that ages ago. 9 here. Well, it can't be 1. So I can't put a 1 or a 9 here. So any 9 clue can't be a 1 or a 9. I started off by saying that. So these can't be crust. And a 9 clue can't be done in 1. It has to be done in 2 or 3. So if I start here, I go to here or to here. This cannot be crust. So this must be part of the fill. And there'll be a crust in here and a crust in here. But I can't put both crusts in here, so there must be a crust up here. Yeah. And the 9 must be 2, or it can't be 3 because I don't have a 3 available. So this 9 is either going to be 2, 7 or 4, 5. But I still don't know where the 9 is. But it's in one of these. So it's in 2, 3, 5 or 6. So this is in 2, 3, 5 or 6 and it's not in 3. So the 9 is either here, here or here. But this 9 can't be in any of those. So this is 3, 4, 6, or 7. And it can't be 3. So this can't be 9. So 9 is in one of those. Eight here. Hang on. This can't be 1. This is the 9 to make that the 8, which makes this the 1, which makes this the 1, because you can never put 1 or you can never put a 1 or the digit it is next to a clue. I started off by saying that. Sorry. Numbered rooms breaks my brain. So this is the 8 now. Did that actually do anything? So the one that goes in here is going to be a 9. The one that goes in here is going to be a 1. So this now can't be a 2. This is a 5 or a 6. So this is an 8 sandwich. So that can't be a 9. And hang on, this has to be a... Wait, first of all, this can't be a 9. That has to be the 9. Because if this is a 9, I've broken the 8 sandwich. And the 8 sandwich now can't be 4 long, and it can't be 1 long. So this has to be the 9, making this the 1 and this the 9. And 8 is now 2 long. Now, it can't be 1, 7. It can be 2, 6. It can be 3, 5, but not in a particular order. And it can't be 4, 4 because Sudoku. But this is 5 away. So this is a 5 now. It's not 5. That's not 3. So this is actually a 2, 6 pair. Meaning that is not a 2. This is a 2, which makes this 4 and this 6. This is now the 1, 9 to complete the sandwich. This is the 1. This is the 9. This column is complete for sandwich clues. 9, 9. Where does 9 go? 9 goes right there. Bam. Sudoku. With your Spice Weasel. 9 is in one of those two. I've got to put a 1 in one of those. But this is a 9 sandwich clue. So that's not the 1. Now, this can't be 2, 3, 4. So that has to be... And this has to be a 6. And this has to be a 2. So 9 is in the 7th position. And 3, 6 is the sandwich. And that is complete. There is no sandwich along here. But this box is full of sandwich. Or full of crust. This is full of crust. 9 is in here. 1 is in here. Now, this 6 clue up here. 6 can't be in 4, 5, or 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. It's not 8 or 9. And it's not 1. So 6 is in one of those spots. But that means 6 can't be a sandwich on its own. And it can't be 1, 5, so it has to be 2, 4. So there has to be 2, 4 here. Well, that's not correct. So I have to put 2, 4 here or 2, 4 here. But if I put 2, 4 here, that would have to be the 1. I can't make this a 3-cell clue. This has to be 2, 4, and this is the 1. Because I can't do 6 in 3 without using 1. So this is crust. These are all not crust. This is not 2. The 6 is not in 3, so the 6 is here, and this becomes a 7. These are not crust. There is a 1 in one of those two. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 3, 5, and 8. That's not an 8. That's not a 3. Well, this is the 2 and this is the 4 because of that 4 in the box. Five points at 9. I'm going to be missing clues all over the place. So this 8 has to be in the first 5 slots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannot be 1 because of many reasons. Can't be 2 because there's a 2 in the box. So the 8 is in one of those. 3, 4, or 5. Eh. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. This is a triple. 2, 3, 6. There's no 3 there. So this is a 2, 6 pair. The 2, 6 pair makes that the 3. So I've got a... Whoa. Something's going to have to resolve that deadly pattern, and I don't know what it's going to be. How is that going to get resolved? So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a 9 sandwich here. So this is either 2, 7 or 6, 3. And it can't be 6, 3. This is 7, 2, 6, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, and 8. That's very cool. That's very, very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 7 go in there. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 8 go in there. 2, 8 is possible. The other possibility is 8 goes there, which would put 8 there, which would put 8 in there. Let's look at this triple. 1, 2, 4, 5. Can't put 2 there. Can't put 2 there. That's a 2. Which doesn't seem to do that much. Okay, so 9, 8, this is 8 resolved. 4 is done, and I've got the 7 and the 3 pointing at the 4. 2 is in the 6th position and the sandwich is done. 3 is in the 8th position and the sandwich is done. 8 will be in one of those, but the sandwich is done. 9 is in the 7th position and the sandwich is done. 2 is in the 4th and the sandwich is done. 4 is in the 3rd and the sandwich is done. 9 is in the 5th and the sandwich is done. 6 is in the 7th and the sandwich is done. 8, I don't know. Okay. So it's these 8 clues. This one I've got a 2 or a 6. And I've got to make an 8 sandwich. Now I could use a single 8 maybe. 1, 8, 9. Now if I do 1, 8, 9, the 8 would have to be here. And that doesn't work. Because I can only put the 8 here or here. And I can't do 1, 8, 9 here, so I'd have to do 1, 8, 9 here, and that can't be 1 or 9. So it cannot be 1, 8, 9 on its own. So the 8 is a 2-cell clue, because I can't do 3-cell without using a 1. So the only way to do 8 I can't use 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 5. And I can't use 2, 6. So it's 1, 3, 5, 9 goes in here, can't do it there or in here. So 1, 3, 5, 9 in here or 1, 3, 5, 9 in here. Hang on, which means these two cells have to be from 1, 3, 5, 9, whichever way it works. Because 1, 3, 5, 9 is here or 1, 3, 5, 9 is here. Whichever way works, 1, 3, 5, 9 is here. That cannot be an 8. That is an 8. That is a 2. That is a 4. That is a 6. That is crazy. 8 is now in here somewhere. Two is right there by Sudoku. How do I... 1, 3, 5, 9. 1, 3, 5, 9 or 1, 3, 5, 9. Now that can't be 1. 1, 5... So they've got to be limited. So it's... let me remove those center marks. It's either 1... No, center marks. 1, 5, 3, 9 or... I can't put... Or 9... 3, 5, 3, 5, 1. But these cells could be something else, which would be 1, 3, 5, 9, 2, and 8 are taken. 4, 6, and 7. So these would be from also 4, 6, and 7. So this would be 4, 7, 6, 4. Well, that's a 1, 4 pair. Where does 6 go in this column? Can only go there. That's a 6. So this is not the 1, 3, 5, 9. This is the 1, 3, 5, 9. 1, 9, 4, 7. Of course, I could have done that by saying the 5 couldn't go in there. 5. This is not 7. This is 1, 3, 5, 9. These are the crusts. I should have thought of that more clearly by using the 5, 7 down here. Oh well. This is the 4. This is the 5. This is now the 1. 9 can't go there because I can't put 8 there. So this is now this is not crust. Where does this go? This now has to be the 9, which means these are not. This is now a 9. I have to put this C's 1 and 9, so this is not 9, of course. This is 1, and I've done all the sandwich positions. But I think I've also done all the sandwich clues. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7. These are 1, 2, 3, and 8. And I know the order, 8 and 3. So I can't put 8 there anymore. So this can't be a 5. 8 is in one of those two. This is not a 5 anymore. This is 3, 7, and 8. There's no 7 there. It's a 3, 8 pair. Eight is in one of those two. This is a known pair. 2, 5. And we know the order. That's 5 and that's 2. This is a 3, 5, or an 8. It's not an 8. It's not a 3. That's a 5. That's a 3. That's an 8. There's no 5 here, so this is a 5. This is a 7 or an 8. This is a 4 now, which means that's an 8 by numbered rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a 7 there. That's a 3. That's a 7. That's a 5. That's a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. Not yet. Ah, that 8 is making that 7, that 8, that 3, that 8, that 3, that 7, that 5, that 8, that 4, that 5, that 4, that 6, and that completed the puzzle, which I did forget to restart, having checked my time on the grid. That was actually not too bad. There were some real tricks to that one. Even the break-in in row 5, like I knew to look for the fact that these couldn't be 1 and their own digit, which restricted the sandwich enough that I could kind of play with the 1s and 9s. Having done a lot of sandwich, actually using the Cracking the Cryptic Sandwich app, I think is what helped me there, because there were quite a few puzzles I did on that one that played around with the concepts of conflicting 1s and 9s. I think that's what helped me most here. And if you're wanting to learn some of the basic techniques, those apps are good. I've spent a lot of time doing and redoing the puzzles in those apps to help me build up basic techniques. And that's what we've also tried to do with the quadruples, with things like the March of the Quads, and with, parody puzzles using polarizing Sudoku. And we're doing our own version of Killer with the Killer packs that we're working on at the moment. Yeah, very, very cool puzzle. Thank you, ZegreS, for continuing to send your puzzles in. I hope you all enjoyed that one, gave the puzzle a shot, and enjoyed the video. As always, please feel free to leave comments. And as always, good luck with your solving.